All right, we on.
Shalom.
Shalom.
First thing and foremost, we want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh.
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
I want to give double honors to the apostles and uncles of Great Millstone at Ruwell. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Those in the gospel of brother, lifting up the standard of Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. Now we out here once again, week in and week out, to prophesy the end of America and to wake up the 12 tribes of Israel, which you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, okay, to let you know that judgment is coming and that our power, who you ignorantly call God, Jesus Christ, is on his way back to deliver his hopeful elect, man. Okay, because see, what they don't tell you in these churches is that the Lord is only dealing with the elect, and the elect only will get salvation on his side, man. According to the book of Romans, okay, according to the book of Matthew, the 24th chapter, okay, according to, I think it's Isaiah, the 41st chapter, the Lord goes into his particular elect, his beloved, okay, of the 12 tribes of Israel. Because contrary to popular opinion, salvation is not open to everybody, like these Christians and these other groups teach. You know, like you got certain Israelite camps out there that's teaching now that salvation is open to the heathens, man.
Right.
And to be specific, GOCC, he teaches that guy, Rukar Shiar, that Edomites can make it. But where in the Bible that say the Edomites gonna make it in the kingdom, man? And rulership. That's no balance in that, all right? So, give me what you got.
It's Isaiah 41, verses 8. It says, "But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend."
Right, my friend, because the Most High referred to Abraham as a friend. Why? Because he was found faithful. Because you push the law, but Abraham wasn't justified through the law, but he was justified through faith in his works.
Yeah.
Because, hey, he did what the Most High told him to do, and he believed, man. Okay, because, hey, it's about your work. I mean, it's about faith and keeping the law, but faith most and foremost. Because you can keep the law without faith, but the point being that the Lord is dealing with the Israelites.
Right.
Okay, bar none. Go ahead.
Isaiah 41, verse 8. "But thou, Israel, art my friend, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my..." It says, "But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend. Thou, whom I have taken from the ends of the earth, and called thee from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, Thou art my servant, I have chosen thee, and not cast thee away."
Right, because we're not fully casted away, though we were put in this predicament because the Most High wanted to punish us and to correct us. But for the most part, the Lord said he was going to redeem us again and bring us back into the land of Israel, man. When that new covenant is going to fully be intact. Because, yeah, it has been established through the bloodshed of Yahushua, but we got to fully come into it through perfection, which goes through a purification period, man. And we're going to be perfected through grace when the Lord changes us, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right.
And it says, Isaiah 41, verse 10, "Fear not thou, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness."
That's right, man. Right hand of my righteousness, man. And that right hand of the Lord is Yahushua, man. So, hey, if you of the elect, you have nothing to worry about. You just got to come out here and keep teaching, keep believing in the gospel, okay? Keep calling on the name of the Lord, pray, and do what you're supposed to do, and the Most High is going to get us through all things, man.
Yeah.
All right, because brothers been catching holy hell. The last couple of weeks, the Lord has been allowing Satan to attack brothers, man. And we're going to get into that in the book of Job, on how this affliction is coming upon the whole body.
Yeah.
Which we're going to overcome and prevail because it's through the Spirit, man. You see?
Just to back you up, this is Daniel chapter 2, verse 44. "And in these days of the kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom, which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people."
That's right. It says should not be left to other people, which is you heathens, man. Okay, not you Edomites, not you Moabites, not you Ishmaelites, not you Elamites, but to the nation of Israel. Because that would be without balance if the Lord allowed you heathens to rule in the kingdom right along with us. Because if that was the case, Jake will have a piece of the pie on this side, but Jake, they ain't living right, man. You know, you got a few celebrities that go through the cracks here and there, but those are handpicked compared to the billions of Israelites that's living like straight trash, man.
Yeah.
You know, see what Esau does, he would take a nigga and he'll build him up like Michael Jordan and say, see, you can make it. But no, that fate ain't for everybody, man.
Right.
Because if everybody can be an Oprah Winfrey or Michael Jordan, you know, they would have done it.
Right.
But that's not how it works, because Esau is not gonna let every Israelite prosper, man.
Right.
You know?
Says, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
Right, and that's talking about when Yahweh Shai comes to destroy this fourth beast, man. Okay, which is the Roman Empire, the revisal of the Roman Empire. Because we know that ancient Rome fell, but it rose again through the Renaissance period when Esau came back into power, man. And put Jacob in slavery, and now here we are. The last revival of the Roman Empire, which is going to be destroyed by ICB on nuclear fire, man. Okay, and if you look at the prophecies today, you can clearly see that this world is steering towards a nuclear war. Okay, the shit that they're talking about, Ukraine, they say if Ukraine loses the war 9 times out of 10, that's going to spark World War III.
Yeah.
Ukraine is losing the war. Okay, because America straight up said it. They flew out people to fucking Poland. You got American troops on the Ukrainian border. Okay, Lithuania. Hey, America is all over the goddamn place. And eventually shit gonna get popping, man, when the Lord says so.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah. Right.
So give me the book of, matter of fact, let's get into that. Give me Jeremiah 49 chapter, man. Jeremiah 49, and somebody give me the book of Revelation 18 chapter. Get this destruction going on, man. Because hey, it's about getting delivered. It's about the destruction. It's about prophesying. It ain't about being in your fucking feelings, man. You know, here we got all this prophecy going on, but you got niggas that want to bitch at us because we teaching that we ain't in the new covenant yet. What kind of fucking Mickey Mouse madness is that?
Yeah.
Out of all the shit you can do a video on, a nigga ain't gonna say nothing, but when it comes to coming against the men of Great Millstone, then everybody want to be all diligent. Reprobates, man. Go ahead.
This is Joel chapter 3, verse 9. It says, proclaim me this among the Gentiles, prepare war.
Prepare war, man. And who are the Gentiles? The other nations.
Yeah.
Okay, you heathens. Starting with you Edomites, which is the top heathen on the planet Earth. The Most High said, proclaim this among the Gentiles, all right? And we are proclaiming it, that you're going to go to war and you're going to be decimated.
Yep.
All right?
Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty man. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plows into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
Right, the weak. Now you got North Korea, you got Iran, these hermit nations. They popping big shit at America. You got this guy, Kim Jong, mentally ill. He's been threatening America for damn near 10, 15 years, maybe longer than that.
Yeah, he be shooting rockets over Japan and Korea.
Yeah,
had them gooks all scared and shit.
Flexing on them, man. You know, even I believe it was China, when they stated that when that bitch Pelosi flew to Taiwan, they were supposed to shoot our plane down. That's a declaration of war. You know, Putin said that, look, man, we gonna start testing our nuclear weapons, and then they already sending particular ships over here to sail across the Atlantic, to spy on you in the Pacific. You know, they all in your shit, man, and you ain't doing nothing about it because you getting weak, man.
Joel 3 verse 11, it says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
Right, because it's basically the big battle war. The Lord is setting all these nations up to meet at a particular location so we can get them all in one sweep. It's basically the big catch and bait, man. You know, the Lord sets them up, and then they're going to go there, and then the Most High is going to destroy them, man. Because in the midst of the Third World War, when you call Christ is going to come back, and he's going to declare war on you nations, man. So you other nations are going to temporarily form an allegiance to fight the threat coming from above. And it tells you that in 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter. Because when you have what they consider an alien invasion, that's when all the folly stops. That's when the world goes dark. That's when everybody come together and unite against a common threat. And I believe, what's that devil that said that? Was it Nixon that made that statement about Ronald Reagan?
Ronald Reagan, yeah.
Reagan made that
He
statement.
got invaded, yeah.
Threat, we'll put our differences aside, roughly paraphrasing.
And he got that right out of the book of Revelation, the 12th chapter, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
2nd Ezra. Yeah.
Yep, and 2nd Ezra. Because that's exactly what's going to happen when they perceive the threat from the heavens, man. But it ain't going to be nothing you can do with it. Because this is technology coming from a far beyond dimensional being that you can even fathom, man. Okay?
It's weird because there's this lady that uploaded this photo footage that she took of the clouds in the sky, and you could clearly see that one of the clouds was dark. When she zoomed in on it and x-rayed it, it had all these geometrical shapes and different geometrical lines and shit all inside of it.
Yeah.
It looked like a circuit board, man. The x-ray was like a circuit board. The rest of the cloud was just, you know, golden or clear. It was perfectly fine, but it was a gigantic shit.
Right.
The complexity of that was amazing. Man.
You gotta see me that.
Yep.
You gotta see me that.
Yeah, like that shit was wild, man.
Because the Lord speaks about a time period coming where all of the wisdom of this world just gonna look foolish. It's gonna be so far out there. They ain't gonna have, they're gonna have so far away from trying to explain it. They just gonna look like idiots, man. Their concept of gravity and physics and all of that. When these chariots show up, start showing all of these colors and putting a show, everybody's gonna realize this guy didn't know what the fuck he was talking about the whole time.
Yeah, but it's a serious problem at this point because it's being talked about at the public level. 5 years ago, Fox News, CNN, nobody was doing, segments regarding the chariots.
Right.
Man, I just went to the gym this morning and they was talking about it on CNN.
Yeah, they declassified it now. They declassified it, I want to say, like almost a year and a half ago. I remember because that's the spirit. Like I had a dream of the chariots. The Lord came out of the chariot and woke up the morning. An article popped up that they declassified the chariots, man.
Yeah.
And I mean, now people are seeing it. Everything is recorded through smartphones. Everybody sees it now. Even here in Missouri, mainly in Kansas City, you have a particular Facebook group that's dedicated. They call themselves UFO watchers or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But they say that this is one of the most heaviest places for chariot sightings in the world. And I can believe that. Though we don't see them as often as the fucking heathen do.
Yeah.
You know? But we still, But, through the spirit, we don't really need it because we got faith. We believe in it anyway.
Yeah, Hey, they even, brothers that watch our channel, they popped up on us at camp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did they pop up on IUIC Kansas City?
Never.
No.
Oh, was you in the camp when they popped up that time? No, you wasn't. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It was like back in 2018 in Westport. Bro, I kid you not. He was there. We seen it, bro. I kid you not.
It was like a diamond shape.
Bro, they were like literally like changing air, like they was metallic, they were changing colors in the air. It was probably like 100 of them.
Oh, that was that one time, that first time. Yeah. There was a second time too at camp.
Yeah.
It was a big giant shape. It was like a diamond shape, and it was slowly ascending up.
Yep.
It went all the way up in the sky.
Yep. And I was trying to tell Pat to get it, but he had already shut the shit down, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck do we get the damn shit? And I was like, man, you gotta be on point on that camera, man. But I say we was right here, and the building probably was like no farther than this. Matter of fact, it had to be where Glory is at. We got Glory on the side of that building. And I kid you not, bro, we see the chariots at close view. We didn't know what they was. We thought they was like paper bags and shit, but the way that they was flying in unison, I'm like, hell nah. Those are definitely the chariots of the Heavenly Father, man.
Yeah, kind of.
And you people, man, y'all still ain't gonna fucking get y'all minds right, man.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, there's gonna be people seeing chariots the size of it, and they still just not gonna repent.
Oh, they had a video
There's niggas
about
like that.
a couple of months ago out here in Kansas City. Dude caught it on his doorbell camera. It was like 2 in the morning. The chariots flying through the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck that was.
that was
But
a show
as
right
we're
there.
going into in prophecy, the cherry is just the icing on the cake, man.
Right.
How about Shimei Shah is bringing World War III to kill you, to let you heathens kill yourselves off.
Yeah, kind of.
You see, that's what it's all about. The day of the Lord is a final kaboom. But before that, it's gonna be lots and lots of bloodshed.
Yeah.
China, Russia, Iran getting involved, America getting involved, all at once.
And it's so beautiful though, because after World War III, it tells you in the scriptures that the deserts are gonna become basically plentiful again.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be no only desert on the planet Earth is gonna be America, man.
Right,
You know,
yeah.
because like all the building like Egypt and shit in the Gulf of Suez and so forth, in that area, in that region, in the Gulf of the Gulf of Akbar.
Oh yeah.
Bros, that all is gonna become plentiful again, man.
Yeah,
You know, because that's dry land at this particular time. It's parched.
kind of.
You know, but the Most High is gonna build this place back up. Not Babylon the Great, but America, man.
Yeah, you gotta do away with the undesirables first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Got a precept.
Go ahead, bro.
It's the book of Acts, chapter 2, verse 17. And it shall come to pass In the last days, saith Yahweh, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. That's the spirit, man, because you talked about the vision you had of seeing the chariots that came. And then just the other night, they uploaded another video on social media. This little 2-year-old little girl, man, woke her mother up midnight, talked about, hey, look, God's coming back, God's coming back. And then she said, get up, Abba up, Abba up.
Oh, that came back out. I remember that. Yeah. That came out a couple of years ago. But it's resurfing. Why? Because we're in those times, man.
Yeah.
You know? And hey, I remember we was in Chicago. Matter of fact, 2 years in a row, them joints popped up. I remember it was me, this brother, and we had a lot of camps up there, man. And we was in a basement watching a fight. All of a sudden, we hear some, oh shit. We think your brother's getting delivered, so we're like, fuck it, let's go get delivered.
Yeah,
So we run up there, man. All of a sudden, the more brothers that came out, the more chariots popped up. It's crazy, man.
Like a parade.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
You know? And brothers call holy hell, bro. We call hell. I was trying to get to Chicago for a whole month.
Yeah, yeah.
We kept having car problems and shit. The spirit like, nah, it ain't meant for you to go up there this time. Went up there and shit, transmission was going out.
Yeah,
and the Lord made it all work out perfectly. And I was like, damn,
Time. And things like that boost your faith.
Yeah.
You can never doubt that you don't have protection in this world when you see things like that.
Yeah.
Right.
And, you know, the Wadi Halbashim Shai, we were blessed to see those things. You see? Because as we got in that Isaiah 41, he's going to deliver us by the right hand of his righteousness.
Oh shit! When we went to the Ozarks last year, that was a heavy, man.
We saw chariots for hours, straight hours.
Dealing.
Like literally hours, bro. Like you watch a movie, like you watch Avatar 3 hours. We were watching chariots for at least 5 hours straight.
And they say we ain't the men of the Lord, man.
Right.
If we ain't the men of the Lord wouldn't show us no signs, man.
Right.
Oh boy, you ain't seeing chariots, man. That fucking gingerbread nigga next to you ain't seeing no chariots, man.
Right.
None of you clowns out there.
Yeah.
All right.
The camp without the logo is seeing all the chariots, man.
Exactly.
You know.
Your Hunter ain't seeing chariots, man.
Yeah.
Because your Hunter don't believe in his truth.
Right.
He's a nigga.
Yeah.
All right.
So
That's right.
Precept, you got something?
God, I got that Jeremiah 49.
Go ahead. I'm gonna go into this Isaiah real quick. You can pull that down. I'm gonna go on.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, and we want to start at verse 7. Concerning Edom, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman?
Right, it says concerning Edom, the white boy, the red boy. You know, the devil, the fucking devil, man.
Hellboy.
Yeah, you trying to, see the thing about you devils, man, you trying to run from your identity. You can't run from who the hell you are.
That's right.
Okay, the scriptures clearly put a sniper on who you are, give you every attribute that you crackers have today.
Yeah.
And you got Jake saying, oh, the so-called white man is Japhet. No, man.
Yep.
We ain't got no smoke with Japhet. Japhet gonna be one of the coolest heathens in the kingdom we gonna deal with.
Yeah. When have you ever seen niggas that look like Rikishi put Jake in slave ships?
Nah. Hell no.
Come on, man. Be real.
Shit, Jake oppressed Jake more than Japhet oppressed Jake.
Right.
Yeah. Kind of the only time Japhet was really over us was during the Medo-Persian era, and those are one of the few kings that actually let us build our temple.
Yeah.
Now they gotta pay for the shit they did, but at the end of the day, when they compared to Moab and you Hamites, y'all.
It is only because Alexander haven't taken the land yet, man.
Yeah.
They were still in the land of Gog and Magog. Those are Japhetic nations, man.
Right.
You know what you call Germany today, Europe. Those belong to Japhetic peoples, people of color.
Yeah.
You know. Go ahead, bro.
And it says, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan. For I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him in the time that I will visit him.
Yep. The calamity of Esau. And when the Most High visits Esau, he's going to visit all you other nations. Because it said Babylon had made the nations drunk, therefore the nations are mad. Everybody's entangled with this whole.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Not to get graphic, but it's like
It's a big orgy.
It's a big gangbang, man.
Yeah.
You know, you got Moab getting in, Ham getting in.
Yeah.
You know, these fucking South American nations, they getting in.
Yeah.
You know, but next thing you know, once you get done popping the bitch, you got diseases.
Yeah.
You got corruption. You got feminism,
Yeah.
undesirable activity.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? You got a quote unquote democracy, and you tarnish. The more time you spend getting in the Babylon box, the more deteriorated your country becomes.
Right.
That's why they gotta fight. They're like, you know what? Let's just kill this bitch.
Well, they said it. They brought it out. They was like, usually when like just look at women for example, man. Look at the brother said it. You know the song twerking, hopping out the headlight, twerking on headlights, or whatever that nonsense is called. They had a chick over there. I think it was like in Iran or something like that. That bitch was literally on top of a light pole twerking, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and you know where that come from? That come from the West.
Yeah.
That's why that chess playing bitch, they said, look, man, you can't come back over here. They disown it, like, you can't come back over here. You supposed to wear the hijab no matter where the hell you at because that's our custom.
Right.
Now she go back to our home country, they may stone her ass.
Right.
It's good for her. You know? Because, I mean, honestly speaking, man, America fucks up every goddamn thing, man. Who the hell wants to deal with a bunch of momos, man? You go over bombing people's villages to let homosexuals come and charade around the park.
Yeah.
What kind of nonsense is that, man?
Hey, but they gonna bring you McDonald's though, huh?
Yeah. Yo, that's a 4 for 4.
Yeah.
And it says, if grape gatherers come to thee, will they not leave some gleaning grapes? If thieves by night, they will destroy till they have enough.
Right, that's Esau. He takes every goddamn thing, man. He don't leave you with a crumb of nothing. That's the parable of Lazarus and the rich man. Esau ain't gonna let you have a damn thing. Look, how many taxes do you think you really paying without knowing? Hidden taxes.
Man, bro.
Because everything you paying is a tax. You mean you got a base rate, but everything on top of that is an added incentive, man. When you go get your car fixed, when you go pay rent, all that shit is a tax, man.
Right.
You know, you paying for water, you paying for all that. That's all taxes, man.
Right.
Look at the breakdown of a gas bill or a heat bill, and look at all the extra shit you paying. You're like, wait a minute, I thought I was just paying for service. What is this tax? Hooked up tax, in case you need to be hooked up tax.
Right.
In case you get turned off tax, the neighbor's tax, that tax, that tax, that tax. I'm like, goddamn.
Yeah. Service fees.
Convenience fees.
Man, when you pay your fucking rent, they put an extra $5 on there for service fees.
For what?
You gotta pay to pay these niggas money.
Bro, if I pay my rent online, bro, they said if you pay your rent online, here's the catch. They said, look, we can boost your credit score by paying rent online, but this is the catch.
You gotta pay.
My rent is an extra $60. It's a convenience fee of 60 extra bucks.
Wow, bro.
Like, wait a minute, I'm already overpaying for the shit. I
Yeah.
gotta give you extra money just to pay to get my credit right. That's wickedness, man. That's usury.
That's wicked. But this is a society where it's actually an advertisement, no hidden fees.
Yeah.
You'll hear that across all kind of, whatever they're trying to sell you, no hidden fees. Why do they have to advertise that? Because everywhere you fucking go, Esau is taxing your ass, man.
Finessing.
Taxing you. And as far as paying taxes, it really don't matter what the rate is, 10%, 20%, because all of this debt, he's heaping it on your ass anyway, man. You pay a loan back in 10 months or 20 months, you still owe the same amount. Esau still he expects you to pay for that shit, man.
Well, a brother said it. They said this society is based on covetousness.
Yeah.
That's why everybody got this flex culture.
Right.
Flex on the next nigga so the next nigga can get your shit.
Right.
That's how it is, man.
Yeah. Somebody got a 2021 car, you see somebody with the 2023, you gotta get it. Even though the car don't do shit different. You just want it because it's new. That's a demon that's on you, man.
You know, hey, that goes into the lesson we did on Thursday, man. If we were dealing with tangible money, that wouldn't be so.
Yeah.
But the fact that we deal with IOUs, this whole society is based on Peter robbing Peter to pay Paul. That's all it is, man.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
And this culture, it filters down to that scripture you read again, it says if grape gleaners have left some grapes, that selfish ass spirit is filtered down, man.
Yeah.
Like,
because it tells you in Sirach, it says, so is the leader, so should the people be.
Yeah.
So the common nigga is charging interest on shit, man.
Right.
You know? So,
I'll read verse 9 again. Jeremiah 49:9. If grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? If thieves by night, they will destroy till they have enough.
you know, like if you fill a bag up full of shit and go, say if you had a big duffel bag full of gold bar, it's to the point that you gonna drop some shit behind and you ain't even gonna think about it. Like whoever gets it, gets it.
Right.
You saw coming back and stuffing the shit in the bag and they can't even fit.
Yeah. Where's that?
Yeah. Like goddamn.
Right. And you see it with Jake too during that George Floyd protest bullshit. Jake walking out of the Nike store with every size shoe. Jake, you ain't checking the size of it, man. You just walking out with the shit.
Yeah,
If you just needed some shoes, that'd be one thing. The Lord actually would be like, okay, you know, he's a poor man, let the man have it, you know. But Jake coming out with a stack of shoes, man, size 8 to size 14.
Then he got kid size walking out the fucking Foot Locker.
You know, because he doesn't care. He doesn't care that somebody else in there, he ain't getting no shoes. Jake ain't thinking about that, man. He in the spirit of Esau.
Well, that's the Black Friday thing, man. No, matter of fact, when the whole lockdown came, you thought people would band together and give each other, you know, hands out. Like when I was in the store, motherfuckers were fighting over toilet paper. It was this one Edomite, because, you know, we was trying to get some toilet paper and shit. This one Edomite, he had like 3 carts. Man, he like, you know what, man, here, you can have one. I'm like, thanks, I appreciate it. But that's the humane thing to do.
Right.
You know, in a time of crisis, everybody put their best heads together and you all survive. Not this kingdom, man.
Right.
They stack this.
Yeah. You gotta, say if you had a loaf of bread and the other nigga next door had a loaf of bread, he'll come take your loaf of bread so you won't have it, so he could just, you know, just be a nigga, man.
Right.
Instead of saying, look, let's barter, let's kind of come together. We run out, we're gonna bring something out.
Yeah.
Selfish society, man.
Yeah.
You know, niggards.
That's right.
All right. This is the book of Proverbs 28, and I'm gonna start at verses 3. It says, a poor man that oppresseth the poor is like a sweeping rain, which leaveth no food, man. Okay.
Yeah, and that's a heavy analogy because rain is not like a pleasant thing to be out in. There's a dark side to rain, but there's a benefit to it. The whole balance of rain is supposed to bring back vegetation and life afterwards. But if all you get is rain, and you don't get nothing from it, man, it's like you had a bad day, it's gray outside, and then no flowers, no nothing's yielded from it, man.
Yeah. Go ahead, Art.
God, I'm going to get that precept. It goes into, you're supposed to leave a portion of your land for those that need it.
That's
Corners of the field,
Yeah, because we had like a welfare system set up for the poor of the people. You know, like a lot of times when the disciples, when they gathered the money for the church and so forth like that, they redistribute it to people that need help. That's kind of like that's what we do here. Like when we cut like the tights and stuff like that, and then, you know, when brothers need help, we go in and X, Y, and Z. You know, like a lot of times, you know, when we do shit and go out and buy, a lot of that come from the funds we have, because we got funds that, you know, pay for the shit we do, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how you redistribute it. And every time we get extra, I put it in the fund and it builds up.
I got that precept.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 22. It says, and when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest, neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am Yahweh your God.
Yeah.
So if we all abided by this law right here, there should be no hunger or starvation.
Yeah.
There's enough farmland that's out right now. What did the scriptures just say? It said the portion of it you leave, don't make clean riddance of the corners of the field. So each corner you leave a section. If you got acres upon acres, a good acre of a corner, you got a lot of food that should be left for those that need it.
Right.
And what proves that is, look at the Midwest, it's nothing but farmland.
Right.
What is he doing? He's paying them farmers out, he's buying them out, he's building up metropolises and farmland, man.
And then not only that, man, look what happens in the Walmart stores. If you go in the back dumpsters, you're gonna see fucking gigantic, huge containers full of food, man. Just thrown away. And it don't even be rotten. It just has they have a certain day they're required to sell it, but it's not necessarily spoiled. But they're not allowed to just give it away for free. So here's the answer: throw the shit away.
Right.
Well, if you talk to them in some cases, man, they're like, hey, like it's like going to get boxes. If you talk to them, they're not supposed to give it to you, but some of them, they're like, take that shit, man.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
You
They
know,
just
like,
workers. They don't, you know.
I remember when I was, I think I was 18 years old, 19. I used to work in this place for the holidays called the Walnut Room. It was a very notable part of Macy's in Chicago for the big Christmas tree and shit. So like, we used to like serve and bust the tables and stuff. So at the end of the shift, we'd have mad food left over. And the fucking head chef dude, he was like, look, man, take whatever the fuck y'all want. Get whatever y'all want, because the shit gonna go in the garbage anyway.
Right.
I'm like, damn, man, all the homeless motherfuckers out here, y'all gonna take all this food, some damn good food too.
Yeah.
I mean, you got fucking roast beef. That's
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
man. Roast beef, potatoes, string beans. I mean, we got plates of that shit, man, and you could be feeding the homeless.
Right.
You know, but what does Esau do? He take it and he dispose it, just so
Right.
you won't have it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And a lot of times he trucks that shit in. It take damn near 2 days. So by the time they get to the store, you
Yeah.
only got 2 days left where you got to throw it away.
Yeah, because the chef life is really trash on that shit, man.
Right.
I got a precept to that. We go to that. This is the book of Leviticus 19, and I'm gonna start at verses 9. It says, "And when you reap the harvest of your land, same thing. Thou shalt not wholly reap the corners of thy field, neither shalt thou gather the gleaning of thy harvest." Why did the Most High repeat it more than once? Because Jake is fucking hard-headed, man.
Yeah.
You gotta constantly drum something through a nigga's head.
Right.
Okay? And it says, "And thou shalt not glean thy vineyard, neither shalt thou gather every grape of the vineyard." Just
Yeah.
man, the goddamn, don't get everything, man.
Right.
Get what you need and keep it moving.
And that's essential to this society.
Yeah.
Because if you leave nothing, then you got thieves.
Right.
You got niggas that can't eat, so now they, you know,
Yeah.
they start stealing shit, or they might start robbing people.
Right.
You see?
The law was so balanced, it was so perfect to the point that the Lord said, don't take everything.
Right.
Because if you do, then you're going to cause people to come after you.
Yeah.
What Bob Marley say? He say a hungry man is an angry man.
He's an angry man,
Yeah.
man.
Hey, Jerusalem is called the city of peace. the law tell you how to keep the peace, man.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
law- yes,
Exactly.
and the law, statutes, and commandments is the ultimate law of love, of exercising love thy neighbor as thyself. That's what the law is based on, man.
Yeah.
That's all the laws wrapped up into that.
That's right.
See, you Christians out there, you'll take that and say, oh, I just gotta say I love you and be nice to you. No, that law, the Lord hung those two particular commandments on the cross because it sums up everything that's written in the law. Meaning
Right.
that you have to do what's written in the law
Yeah.
to the best of your ability.
Come.
When we under that new covenant, we're gonna do it perfectly, man.
Perfectly, man.
Damn reprobates.
Yeah.
Come.
Yeah.
Like even the land Sabbath, man, it's another one.
Man.
You gotta let the land rest, let it grow back.
Oh, beat this. If we was on a new covenant, we'd be able to keep the land Sabbaths, man.
Right.
You niggas ain't got no real backyards, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, when I was living at the other spot, bro, what was my backyard? A fucking patio and a parking lot, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
wasn't building shit. I get a few dandelions
Yeah.
on a 6x9 plate of grass, and I got a whole street and a fucking barbershop that I gotta look at.
Yeah. Come.
At least now I got some trees and some hills, but even that ain't no goddamn backyard.
Yeah. And it ain't yours.
It ain't
All
mine.
you can do is look at it.
And it says here, thou shalt leave them for the poor and stranger. I am the Lord your power. And ye shall not steal, neither deal falsely, neither lie to one another, man.
Yeah. Come.
Straightforward.
I got one over to back you up.
Go ahead, brother.
It's Deuteronomy chapter 15, verse 11. Verse 10.